What up, everybody? I'm Infinity Gaming's Morse. I'm joined by Izanagi, and this awesome Protoss player. He's up one game. He's up a game. This is game 2 of a quarterfinal match. Infinity Gaming's B Team Open. He is Lucien.
Morse is having a grand old time. And up here in the top right, that is the top right, I got it right for once, the Red Terran. Currently down one, he needs to pick it up in this game. He is Dhan. Ugh.
Er,
I did not expect to be here tonight, Morse.
What do you expect from our players tonight?
Uh, Rape and pillaging.
Why is it gotta be rape and pillaging?
Because that's the answer to all of life's problems. Or at least it is in Cards Against Humanity. You
Oh,
play the game,
God,
Morse?
yes, I love that game. For those of you that aren't familiar with Cards Against Humanity, it's basically apples to apples, but it's just very politically incorrect and very
Me, me,
risque. And
Me and my buddies got a subtitle for it. Cards Against Humanity. Your one-way, non-stop express ticket to hell.
looks like Don is going to get the early scout. Decides to go the right way. He's going to check out his Protoss buddy. Long scout, however, is going to be coming from Lucien. So he's just now making his way about, I would say, a quarter of a way around the map.
All the way around Whirlwind. Do you hear they taking Whirlwind out of the ladder maps?
It's so traditional. They got to
Is
put
it?
in they got to put in another traditional map.
Well, they're bringing back Star Station. I mean, that's about as traditional as you get.
Ugh. Ugh.
Only they modified it. They modified it so it would be more balanced.
How'd they modify it?
They took away 2 of the spawn positions. Like now it's literally a 2-player map.
That's what Derelict Watcher is. That's freaking retarded. First Marine
Yeah.
popping out there.
Yeah. There's still that giant ledge where you could abuse Blink Stalkers till Hell freezes over. So. Not. I just got no words. And then there's that new map, Alterzim or Alzarim.
I haven't played
You
it.
seen that one?
No.
It's this huge map. It's Whirlwind's essential replacement. It is the biggest map in the history of StarCraft, and it features a grand total of, hang on, 20 bases.
Jeez.
Yeah, 5 per corner. Fairly easy to hold.
Sounds like fun. TVT wasn't bad enough.
Hey, all I know is that 3 Nexus is going to become very popular. 3 Nexus before Gateway.
Gotta find me first.
Don going for 3 racks. 4 racks is... Okay.
I'm not too worried about this. This is kind of Polt-esque. I mean, he's going for a lot of stuff early. He's already got his expansion down. I don't think this is a bad idea from our Terran buddy, especially considering how much money we saw him float last game. I say the more production facilities, the better.
I've seen, I used to have built similar to this long ago. It was basically a 4 racks into a very quick attack with about 14, 15 Marines. It was pretty much a TVZ thing. It would work in other things, but TVZ was where it really shined. And you'd hit with 14, 15 Marines and do some damage, and then come 11 minutes, you'd have Stim and +1 and Medivacs and a bunch more stuff, and you'd ride the damage that you did before into basically a GG. It used to work. Don getting 2 racks blindly here. He's like me. He fears Protoss and their cheesy BS.
Lucian's slow and steady. It looks like he's been chrono boosting on some probes. Is ahead 29 to 25.
And he's getting 3 gateways. I would expect a robo behind this. Once the minerals get up there.
Maybe a Stargate as well. No. I think he's going to be doing the same build he did last time. Everything looks just the same.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's hard to. It's hard to. I don't know. He's getting a fourth gate actually. This is about his. This is about the comfort zone on two bases for Protoss. So I'm really curious. I'm really curious as to which tech path. I mean, you're thinking Twilight. I think he's gonna go for the Robo. Change it up a little bit. Factory going down finally for Dhan. Actually, why am I saying finally? Well, yeah, it's about finally. It's about finally. And yeah, there's the Twilight Council. All right, so Morse is right again.
Submarines coming out. Checking out. There's no third. Another Marine. Probably going to be checking for this long third would be my guess. Yep, he sure is. More Zealots on the way. The scan did pick up the Twilight Council. Did see the both forges already starting production.
And Dhan is bootlegging it.
Don's saying, now's my chance. This is the timing. He knows there's no leg speed. He saw what was up front.
Honestly, I feel he needs to take all of his SCVs with this because
I do too.
He's just finally now getting his tech labs. I mean, if this doesn't do massive damage, and I mean massive damage, Dhan is going to be so far behind. It's just going to be such a one.
He's only going to be able to warp in 4 Zealots at a time, though. This is a big wall. These Marines are going to be able to do a lot of damage. The Photon Overcharge, though, is going to push him back. He needs to get out of range of that. Mothership Core does go down.
Planetary Nexus et al.
Planetary Nexus got probably about 40 seconds or so. It's gonna feel like 40 minutes for this poor Terran.
Doesn't it though? Now, all of Dhan's tech is going right now. And wow, that Mothership Core's back already.
Ridiculous.
I know. That
ridiculous.
So fast. Then he's gonna have about 20 seconds to abuse before another Photon Overcharge.
Alright,
well, actually, speaking of the double,
here comes the Marines.
Now, the trick is he's got to be able to kite these Zealots pretty well. He's doing alright so far. And
losing a few Marines. Loses 3 or 4 there.
Yeah, but Charge is about to be done. Charge is done, actually. And this is a problem now. And he cannot lose all these Marines for nothing.
Oh, and he can't kite this. He is going to get one more Zealot? No!
Nope. Bob the Zealot with 2 hit points.
Dude, hero Zealot right here, man.
The Terrans have Billy and the Protoss have Bob. I don't know what the Zerg has. What do we call the Zergling that has like 15 kills?
Rex.
Rex. Rex the Zergling.
We see Dhan has kind of put himself into the same corner he did last game. He's not expanded. He's got the money for it. He has the upgrades, a armory just getting ready to finish. He's in a much better position than he was last game. His opponent hasn't taken a third, so although that pressure really didn't do what he wanted it to do, obviously, you know, kill off this natural, he was able to force a lot of Zealots. And look, we're pretty much at the same spot we were last game, and he's only on 7, not 8 gateways this time. So maybe it had an impact. Do I sound smart?
You sound fairly smart. And you know what? I'm seeing something very interesting and very smart from Dhan. He knows that his opponent's going to go for the Zealot Archon. So what does he do? He goes into Hellbats and Blue Flame. I like that.
Oh, I love it.
Choice. I really wish we'd see more Hellbats and Blue Flame and whatnot. I know it fell out after the nerf, but I mean, Blue Flame Hellions are pre-nerf Hellbats. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, they don't work early game as like they used to, but mid and late game, they're exactly the same.
Oh, they are indeed. It's something that I forget about myself. I don't put a lot of Hellbats into play. They really just kind of fell out once they got nerfed.
Yeah. But here's another thing. Lucien, unlike last game, he's getting Storm. And Storm is very strong. This is not as Marauder heavy a composition as it was last game. Dhan has foregone the Marauders and decided to go strictly Marine Hellbat, which again is weak to Storm. And I believe Lucien is doing this in a response to seeing just strictly Marines earlier. So very nice adaptation on both players' behalfs. Army supply is looking pretty even. I gotta say, this game is pretty equalized.
Yeah, this game...
except for the upgrades. Actually, no. For standard TVP, that's about right. They're behind by 1 upgrade. How many gates are there? Let's see. 3 on top of 7. Going up to 10 gates on 3 bases. I mean, the onus here is going to be on Dhan to make something happen.
Well, Dhan is on the move. It looks like he's ready to make something happen. Bringing all of his Marines, all of his medevacs.
All 2 of them.
Oh, he does have some... He does not... This guy does not like to rally to the front. He likes to macro back home.
Yeah, there's 1 Templar
he's
here
ready
with
for it.
1 Storm.
Oh, move command! Oh, and there we go.
Depending on where it lands, and it's not actually landing. And the Templar is out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of Zealots get cooked by those Hellbats, and I feel with just the slightest bit of micro that would have been a completely different engagement. Lucien up 30 supply, but still Dhan pumping out 10 Marines, 3 Hellbats, and 3-3.
Yeah, Dhan really could have... I mean, there's so many little things that he could have done better. And this is one of the great things about casting a BSG. We get to see all these little things that folks can work on. And they get a chance to come back in and watch it and get some tips. I mean, move commanding into that army, certainly, obviously, nobody does that on purpose. But it's those little things that really help you get up to the next leagues.
Of course, you could get all the way up to Masters and still, click on rocks.
That's right. It happens. How is the Rock Slayer? Where has he been?
The legend of the Rock Slayer will never die.
So many more gateways coming down. Lucien pretty much committing to this 3 base. He is going to be mined out here in with probably about another 4 or 5 minutes in game. Each of these mineral patches only having about 100 or so left. Good thing he's on a 3rd. Meanwhile, looks like a 4th is getting ready to be taken by Dhan.
I like that call there. I feel like a 4th is a good option, but problem is Dhan has... Dhan needs more medevacs, and he needs to do more things with them. That's the problem here.
Yeah,
he needs to go into Hellbat drops, into some kind of multiple prong things. I mean, this army right here, though.
Oy vey. There are a few Templar peppered in here. I think 1 or 2. No Templar.
Yeah, this is straight
Zealot Archon. Here we go.
I mean, here we go. Those Hellbats are roasting them, and the medevacs are helping. The problem is there's just so much. Nice micro back there with the Marines. But again, there's just so much. He's down by almost 50 supply.
Move commands.
That was just a bad rally point, actually. I think that
yeah.
It's not going to even matter. He might be able to chew through the Zealots, but those Archons are just going to give him the GG very easily.
There we have it. Lucien takes game 2, guys.